Um,
Simeon, what are you waiting for?
what should I put inside? I'm confused what to put inside of it.
Simeon, can you hear me now?
Yes, no, yes, sir.
I asked, what are you waiting for?
I'm confused what to put inside of it.
But you've not even showed us what the tuple is. Talk of what to put inside of it. What's you should know a tuple is just like a list, but it's just that its own parentheses are different. Its parentheses are the
Yes,
normal
sir.
parentheses that you know.
Wait, I need to increase the volume. I can't really hear you.
Did you hear what I said?
Please, can I put it?
Hello, Simeon, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can't hear me. I said that the parentheses
I
for
can
a
hear you
tuple
now.
are the normal ones like shift 9 and shift 0.
Wait, I can't. Wait. I'm gonna ask my mom. I can't really hear you that well.
Turn up the volume now.
Yeah, I did. It's not working though.
So how come you can hear what I'm saying and you can't hear when I'm explaining things to you?
No, like I can hear you, but it's like very quiet. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir.
I told you to turn off the volume since now you said you turned it off. All right. I said that the parentheses that which you should use for tuples are the normal ones that you know. Shift 9 and shift 0. Then you put whatever you want to put in between. You can put an integer, you can put strings, separate them with commas. Is that not how we've been doing it? Where are your parentheses? So basically, what you just did now is that you created a tuple that has how many items inside?
Sir,
I said what you just did now was that you created a tuple that has how many items inside?
80.
3 items. All right, so let's print the first one. How do you think we will print the first item in this tuple? How do you think we want to print the first item? How do you think we will print that first item? Hit enter, go to the next line and answer the question. How do you think we want to print the first item? The first item is a position what?
0.
Good, good. Position 0. So use a print statement and show us how you print the first item in this tuple. Okay. No, that's not how it is. Oh. So for to access the things in a tuple, you use the same square brackets that you use for list. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
So around that 0, we should be seeing square brackets, not normal parentheses. Okay. All right. Hit enter. Let's see. So that's how you access items in a tuple. Okay. So we said when you want to create a tuple that has only one item, how do we do it? Can you remember? A tuple that has only one item inside. How do you do it? Do you remember?
Uh, what to print it up with one item?
A tuple that has only one item in it.
I can't
Hmm?
remember.
It's the same thing now. It's just that you put a comma after that first item. It's a way of telling Python that this is different from a string constructor. If not, it will look like a string constructor, especially when that item is a string. So just if you want to create a tuple that has only one item, for instance now, this one that you created has 3 items. If you wanted to put only 23 inside, you would have had to say 23, comma, and then you close the bracket. That's how a tuple that has only one item will look. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's just a Python way of doing things. So, um, so you can see that Python, I mean, the tuples have similar way of being accessed, like a list or an array. So, just like we have um, positive indexing, we also have negative indexing. So let us say we want to print the last item. What do you think will be the negative index for the last item? What's the negative index for the last item? That is 56 in this your own example. What will be the negative index for it?
Negative 56.
How will it be negative 56?
Sir?
How will it be negative 56? I said negative index. I didn't say the negative of it. The negative index is the position. For instance, now
3, 3,
23 is index
2,
is 0,
let's see.
12 is index is 1, 56 is index is 2. That's the positive index. Now I now said negative index. That means you are starting from the end. So what will be the negative index for 56? That's what I asked.
3, 2, 2, sorry, 2,
What did you say?
2.
It's minus 1. It's not 2. I just said negative index now. Minus 1. Anytime you are starting from the end, this thing is minus 1. Now go ahead and print. Instead of putting tuple 0, put tuple minus 1. Let's see what will happen. Repeat that print statement, but this time put minus 1 instead of 0.
Yeah, it shows 56.
Uh-huh. So minus 2, 12 will be minus 2, and 23, which was 0, will be minus 3. That's just it.
Wait, sir.
No, what? Yes, I'm listening. Why did you say I should wait? Hello, Simeon, are you there?
Yes, sir, wait. Go, sir.
You said I should wait. Why did you tell me to wait? Are you back now?
Yes, sir, I'm back.
I told you that anytime you want to do anything that will take you away from the computer, you should take excuse. Didn't I say that?
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Now let us create, to be able to demonstrate range of indexes.
Sir, you're lagging.
Let's create another tuple, but this time let it be string and make it to be more than 3. Let it have like 5 items. And the important thing is that you can hear me. Hmm?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were lagging before. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
And yes, I can hear you. Should I still do numbers?
No, no, don't do numbers. Do string. Do string. Hmm? Yes, that's a string. So do like 5 or 6 items. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so there are 5 items in this tuple. Okay, so what we want to demonstrate now is to show, that same way that you use range of indexes to um display certain things. So for instance, let's say that you want to display God, life, and family alone. What what range of index will you need? Can you tell me? You want to display God, life, and family. That is 0, 1, and 2. What range will you need? Let's see if you still remember your range of indexes.
Yes, sir. Please
What
can you repeat
range
the
will you
question?
use? I said, let's say you want to display God, life, and family. What range of index will you use? Hmm?
No.
Do you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So what index will you use if that's what you wanted to display? You want to display the first three. What index will you use? Are you thinking about it? This is something that you did a lot of exercises with for list. So, hmm?
I don't like get what you mean.
You what?
I don't really like get what you mean.
Can't you even make an effort to see if you can remember something? Range in Python has something that looks like colon. The first one is the index where you start at. The second one is the index plus one where you stop at. The index where you stop at plus one. You don't remember anything like that? Huh? Simeon, you don't remember anything like that?
Um,
You're not answering no.
I
Check
don't
your
remember
chat
them.
box quickly.
Okay.
Check your chat box. I sent you
Yes,
something.
sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't say WhatsApp. The chat.
Okay.
So the question I asked you was that you want to print the first three, starting with God, which is at position 0, and then you want to end with family, which is at
Okay,
position
okay.
2.
I remember.
But you know how Python does it. You add one to the index of where you want to stop.
Yeah, I remember
Have
now.
you seen those now? You remember now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say you want to start from life and end at football. What will it be? You want to start
Live,
with life and
um,
football.
print another tuple 0 to 4, 0:4.
No, you want to start with life. Life.
Oh,
Life is life
oh
position
no,
zero.
1, 1 and 3.
You want to start with life and end at football. Are you sure it's three you will end at? Remember, it's always the end position plus one. End position plus one.
Oh, one,
So what
one,
should it
col-
be? One and one.
1:4.
I have tried now. Let's see if it works.
Yes, sir. That worked.
Okay. Now let's look at one more that is implied. Let's say you want to do that same first one, God, life, and family. But this time you want to omit zero. So you omit zero. So go ahead and do that same print statement. Print instead of 0:3, just print, leave out the zero, but put the colon and put three. Do you understand? We know that the default start position is zero. Just remove the zero. You will see that Python will assume. Let's pretend we want to start somewhere and we don't put the end. So let's start from, let's say we want to start at football. What's the position for football? What's position for
The
football?
3, position 3,
Huh? Three, good. So that
position
place that
3.
you omitted zero, I'm going to put three. So do that print statement again. But this time you are going to put
Sir,
three where you left out zero. That's the starting point. Then omit the end point. Do you understand? Paste first. Did you hear what I said?
wait, please, can you repeat it?
I said paste what you copied again.
Yes.
Now remove the zero and put three there. Remove the zero and put three. Then omit the three. Leave out the three. Don't put anything there. The other three, the end one. Yes. Uh-huh. So it will assume that you are starting at three and you are going all the way to the end. Hit enter. Did you see what happened there?
So,
What did you notice? When you omit the first one, it assumes you are starting from the beginning, right?
yes, sir.
And when you omit the last one, it assumes you are going all the way to the end, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us see what happens when both of the numbers are the same. So do print 3 3. Oh, sorry, no, let's say print 3 3. How will we do that? Okay, let's try when they are the same. Print 3 3 and then we'll now do print 3 4.
Yes, sir. Print what?
3, 3. Then we'll now do 3,
Sir,
4.
you're lagging. Please, can you repeat it? You're lagging when you're talking.
3 colon, print 3:3.
Okay, sir.
What are you waiting for now? Hit enter and move to the next line. It's empty, right? So now you know what happens when both of them are the same. Now print 3, 4. 3:4. Okay, what did you notice? What did you notice
Um,
for 3:4?
that is just football.
Hmm? Why
It's
did it
just
print
football.
only football?
Because it put
Because
wait,
what?
I'm trying to explain. Don't think about to explain. Because
What does 3:4 mean now? Is it not the same thing we've been doing? The 3, does it not tell us where to start?
because it's yes,
Eh?
three is three is like the starting point for football, and four is like the ending point.
Uh-huh. 4 is the ending point because the end point is actually you. In fact, you don't want it to go beyond 3. But you know how Python is. You have to do end point plus 1. Is that not what we said?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So that's what is happening. There's no nothing to explain. What I want you to take note of is, can you see that there is a comma after the football and nothing else there? Remember that time I told you that when a tuple has only one thing inside, that you have to put a comma. Do you remember when I said that?
Yes, yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So now this, you know how we do it now. This is this is like a summary of the positive indexing. Let's look at negative indexing. Now, you remember you remember how positive index is. The first one is the start position, and the second one is the ending position plus one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, uh, let's pretend we want to start. We want to do. Okay. So let's see. We want to do
Sir, you're really lagging.
football, friends, and teachers. Now, I'm going to show you the first example for this one, but the next one, you are the one that who is going to figure it out. Now,
Sir, Sir,
Can you hear me now?
you're like lagging.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't really hear what you're saying.
Mhm.
I can hear you, but I
Can
can't really
you
hear what
hear
you're
me?
saying. I I can hear you, but I can't really hear what you're saying.
I said, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you properly now.
No problem.
Okay, so
Okay, can you hear me now?
yes, sir.
Hello, Simeon, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Okay, good. Check your chat box. I think I sent something before I went off. Check your chat. Can you see it?
No,
You can't see anything I sent.
no, sir. All I can see is print another tuple
Okay,
0:3. That's all I can see.
okay, okay. I'm going to send it again. Hold on. All right, check it. Can you see what I sent now?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. That's an example of negative indexes. You can see it looks similar to what we did. So when you see -1 colon -3, what do you think it will do? What do you think it will do? Let me
It,
let's imagine it before we execute it. What do you think it will do? Hmm?
it will,
Talk to me now. Don't just be quiet.
it will,
Now, remember, the first number is where it will start from, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So if I said the first one is -1, right? Then that means
Yes,
it's going to start from here. It's going to start with what? Friends and teachers, isn't it? I think,
yes, sir.
well, I don't know how to say, but I'm just saying. Wait a minute. No, hold on. Hold on. No, that's where it should. No, 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 no. No, wait a minute. I think there's a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay. So let's say the start point. It should be. I think I meant to say -3 -2. Okay. Okay. So instead of doing that -1 colon -3, do -3 -1 -3 -1. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
As in swap the position. Uh-huh. Okay. Better. Okay, now don't hit enter yet. Let's imagine it before we execute. What I was trying to say is that the first minus 3 is what? The starting point, isn't it? So we're expecting that we start with what? Family, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. And now remember, the end, the ending one, that minus one, is actually what? The last one plus one. So that means instead of it to get, it's not going to show me minus one. It's going to show me the one before minus one, which in this case is what? Minus two, isn't it? Hello, Simeon. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello.
You think? Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Oh, yeah, go ahead and hit enter.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see. Go ahead and hit enter. Go ahead and hit enter.
Family and football.
Hit enter. Hit enter. Go ahead and hit enter. That's what I said.
I did.
Okay, it's not showing yet.
Hello.
Okay, I've seen it now. I've seen it now. It's fine. So can you see it showed only family and football?
Yes.
Okay, now this is what you will do now. I want you to show God, life, and family. Okay, what do you think it will be? The negative indexing. With negative indexing, no. Hmm? Excellent. Okay, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3. Good. Not minus 3 plus 1. We actually give you minus 2. Okay, so at least you understand it. Okay, all right. So you remember this negative indexing, right? From list. Do you remember it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
So now
sir.
let's do one more thing. So when we want to check if an item exists inside a tuple, okay, we want to, just imagine you had a tuple and there were so many items inside. You want to use an if statement and check if an item is inside. So I'm going to send you the code in the what do you call it, in the chat box. So um, just check your chat box. I'll send it now. It's going to start a normal if statement. If Okay, so let's see which one should I use as an example. If no, it's not quotation mark. I want it's quotation mark. I wanted to do. And it went and gave me a okay quotation mark, quotation mark. I wanted. Okay, so if this? Okay, let's say life. Life. Hmm. What's the name of that your topic? Another topic, right? Okay. Now just look at this thing I'm sending and see if it makes sense. Okay. If life and in another topic, put a colon. It. Oh, I've already sent it. Don't, don't. Okay. All right. No problem. Just this is what I sent. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Then the print statement that will come under it, that will come inside the if statement is there. You understand what that if statement is doing? Hmm? You
It's I
understand?
did.
What is it doing?
I know I said, I guess I did it.
It's just checking if there is a member called life, and in this case there is life inside. So go ahead and hit enter and see whether it will print yes it is. Uh-huh. All right. So
Yes.
now let's try another example, but this time we're going to check for something that is not inside another topic. So just replace that life with something else, any other item, but something that is not inside another topic, and then let's put an else for it. So print yes it is. Then we'll now do else. Print no, it's not. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, 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 no. You have to put the eh, how will you put else in an if statement that you have not developed? You don't know that that first one has executed, it's gone. You have to type the if again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh.
Yes,
And why are you doing as if this is your first program? Type that if, but then use something different. That's what I said. Use a different item that is not inside your another topic, just something else. In fact, you can even use life. If you are still putting something that is inside. I said put something that is not inside. Uh-huh. Something different. In fact, you can put that life, but put small letter L. I think it sees small letter L and capital letter L as different. So you can still. Uh-huh. So now, so you still do that. Yes, it is the print statement. Yes, it is. But you now put an else and then print. No, it's not. Don't forget to put your colon for the else.
yes. Stop. Can I repeat it?
Simeon, do the print. Yes, it is like you did for the first one.
Okay.
Then now do else before you hit enter one time. Then do your else. Don't forget your colon. Then now say print. No, it's not. That's the opposite of yes, it is it not?
Yes,
Uh-huh. Don't forget your this thing. Now execute it. Execute it. Let's see what it will show. No, it's not. So you see, it's case sensitive even with the string. It's looking at capital letter L as different from small letter L. So you need to take note of all those things. Now, if you wanted it to ignore capital letter or small letter, then of course you know that you will do you know how to do it in Python, upper and lower. You can use the upper function and the lower function to drive home your idea. But do you understand what this if statement is doing? It's just simply using that in is an operator that checks whether the thing on the left hand side is inside the tuple on the right hand side. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So that in operator is very, very important for this kind of things. Even we did it in list too. We use it for list. So you can see that there are so many things that are, in common between list and tuples. So you can, it's as if you are doing revision for list in a way. So that's that, yeah, that's that's a good thing because it means that you have another opportunity to remember what you've already done. Any questions? I want to end here. I can see the laptop is, is almost out of power, but I think we've done an hour plus now. Any questions?
Uh, no, sir.
Okay. So a quick recap of what we did today. We started with how to access items in a tuple, and we said that even though when you create a tuple, you use normal parentheses shift 9 and shift 0, but when you want to access the items in it, what do? We use square brackets in the index number inside square brackets. We also agreed that the index number also starts from what? 0, and it ends at n-1, or that's the number of items minus 1. That's for the index. And then we said that index can also be a negative number, where if we are doing negative indexing, it starts from -1. The last item in your tuple has an index of -1. So you can do negative indexing or positive indexing. We also say that if you want to access a range of items, when I say a range, it's not just one. You can use the range operator, that's colon, and then put starting point and then the ending point plus one. Okay. I hope you remember that part.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we now moved on to negative indexing. We said negative indexing is the same thing, but only this time you are using the negative indexes instead of the positive one. And you know, that's what we are basically doing. And then we now finally went to see the in operator. The in, yeah, I think it's safe to call it the in operator. The in operator helps us to use an if statement. And really, it's not compulsory that you must use that if statement, but this is a good way of seeing how the in operator works. But you can still do this in operator without an if statement. For instance, let's just try it out now. Type your print statement there. Type print, open the parentheses and put life in another tuple. Just put it exactly like that. Don't put any quotation. Put only the life should be in quotation mark. Only the life should be in quotation mark. You can just copy that. Good. Don't copy the colon too. Because colon does not belong anywhere inside the print statement. Hit enter. What did it print? It printed false, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So that's the whole idea of the uh, this thing. That's the whole idea of the in operator. It must not be in an if statement, but it returns true or false. That's the reason why we can use it in an if statement. Remember, if statement checks a condition, right? If it is
Yes, sir.
true, do the else. Do another thing. Do the opposite. Right? No, it's not. Okay. All right. So you say you don't have any questions. I've done a recap of today's class. Um, so we can. I think you can expect um some questions from this. Okay, so I'll send you something to do later. You can save this, but save it in a folder so that when you get back your computer, you and save it in a document. I don't know where you want to put it. Somewhere that you can easily access. Um,
I don't really know what to put it.
put it anywhere now. You don't know document folder there. You name the folder with your name and then put everything that belongs to you. Put it inside there. Put it in a folder now. Click on new folder. Save it. Click on new folder first. Just name the folder your name. Have you seen new folder on the top there? Uh-huh. Just use your name and then yeah. Okay. Hit enter again. Then good. Now you can now save it with you can just call this one accessing tuples. Accessing tuples. Accessing tuples.
Yes, sir.
Have you done that?
Sir, please can you
Accessing
spell it?
tuples.
Let's spell
A
it.
double C E S S I.
Yes. A double C.
I didn't say AWC.
Yes, sir. Can I repeat it?
I'm annotating. Just look at what I'm annotating. Put a space between accessing and tuples. Okay, that's all. All right. So we'll meet again on Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Please make sure that what happens doesn't repeat itself. Where something.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Not be nice, please. All right now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll send
Okay,
you
sir.
something to do on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir.
All right, bye.